Welcome back, everyone. Joining us now is Dr. Zach Parker from West Texas Wellness Center. He joins us today to talk about neuropathy and the impact it's having across the nation. So starting off, can you kind of tell us more about the West Texas Wellness Center?
Yes, ma'am. We've been at West Texas Wellness Center, opened that almost 17 years ago now. We are a wellness and health-based center, but we specialize specifically in things like neuropathy and regenerative medicine. So that's been our focus now for almost 15 years. Yeah.
And for our viewers that don't know what neuropathy is, can you kind of tell us a little bit more about that?
Absolutely. Neuropathy is a defect of the nerves, especially in the peripheral nervous system. So we're talking about our hands and our feet, most likely fingers, toes, hands and feet. Sometimes it will move up into the legs. And neuropathy is actually a burning, tingling, numbing that develops in the nerves. And initially it starts as somewhat off and on, and then eventually it becomes permanent, and it starts to change our ability. It starts to affect muscle strength, and eventually for most people it becomes a very serious balance issue, and they have a hard time being mobile. They end up in a wheelchair or something like that, and a lot of, unfortunately, end up with amputations and things of that nature.
Oh, wow. And how much has the number of people suffering from neuropathy increased in the U.S.?
You know, it continues to grow. They say right now we're somewhere between 20 to 24 million people in the United States suffer from neuropathy. It's almost 1 out of every 6 adults now.
Oh, wow. That's a crazy stat.
Yeah, it's very high. Most people think that it is only related to diabetes. You have to have diabetes in order to get neuropathy. But the reality is, while that is the leading cause, only about 1 out of every 3 cases is caused by diabetes, which means 65% of the cases have nothing to do with diabetes, and there's over 100 other causes that can cause neuropathy.
And how does traditional medicine treat neuropathy?
Unfortunately, most of the time, the way neuropathy is treated by traditional medicine is they try to control it with medication. And the medications aren't there to actually treat the problem at all. That's the frustrating part, I guess, for me. And what we do is we want to help reverse the underlying actual problems, whereas the medications are just kind of masking the symptoms. The really bad part about it is the medications will mask some of the burning and the tingling. It doesn't help with the numbness. It doesn't help at all with the balance issues that develop. And so these patients think they're doing okay or think they're doing better because they're masking the symptoms while their body's actually getting worse until it's really severe, and then there's really nothing they can do about it at that point. And so that's the big issue is that we're masking the symptoms, and a lot of these patients are led to believe that these medications are actually going to heal or reverse their neuropathy, and they're not there for that at all. They're there just simply to control the pain levels while we unfortunately get worse.
Right, and real quick before we go, can you tell us a little bit more about the special offer for our viewers?
Yes, for all of your viewers with Studio 4, we're offering a free screening for anybody that's suffering or thinks they might have neuropathy. The screening is a thermal screening, so it checks for blood flow and circulation. That's awfully closely related to neuropathy issues, and it checks for an advanced balance check. But we offer that to any of your patients or any of your viewers that would like to come in and find out, 1, if they have neuropathy, and 2, how severe it is, and lastly, is it still something that could be reversed and could actually be helped.
Well, Dr. Zach Parker, thank you for being here today. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Appreciate you having us.
Of course. And keep you here on Studio 4. We are going to talk about the annual medication cleanout at Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center after the break. Keep it here.